So hi everyone, this is Gene Aversa here with the Waffle Press at Comikaze. We are here with the current inker of Batman, Miki. How you doing, Danny?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, pretty good. How did you get into the New 52 relaunch?
Well, I started on issue 19 of Batman, and I was pulled in by Greg Capullo, and that's basically it. My relationship with Greg Capullo started with Spawn, so I think the fact that we had a relationship together, it's kind of like I got the call, and here we are, loving every minute of it.
Cool, cool. So you've been on the book since issue 19. So you've been through 0 Year, Endgame. What has been your favorite arc to ink so far?
Definitely Endgame. I mean, Batman, Joker. That's just iconic right there. Growing up with all that stuff, and then actually inking them two characters. So, and then the story-wise altogether, it was just pretty huge for me right there. Yeah, and plus how the fan base of people loving it. It kind of even drives you even more. So, awesome.
Awesome. And so like, what's the difference between inking? Because there's a new Batman, which is James Gordon. Spoiler. And he took over for Bruce Wayne. What's the difference between inking the James Gordon Bat mecha suit and Bruce's costume?
Oh, so the old Gordon, difference between the old Gordon and the new Gordon, or more the Bruce and the.
Sorry, the bat suit as opposed to Bruce's old costume.
Or James Gordon. Oh, the bat suit, because the bat suit right now is James Gordon in there. Mm-hmm. Oh well, I get Batman, between Batman and even the old Gordon, you get a little organic with them because they're wearing jackets. Gordon's always smoking and stuff like that. The Batbot, is more technical, so it's a little bit more hardline edge. Takes a little bit longer to ink because you're slowing. You don't want to give it, I don't know if I have a little bit of the, like I said, the OCD where things got to be in order for me somewhat. So when you're inking a robot in hardline, it is hard and it's smooth. It could be dented if it's been in battle or something like that. For the most of it, though, it's a hard line smooth. While you're inking Gordon and his trench coat and stuff, of course, it's a material, so it's wavy textures, dits, dirt, who knows. And even Batman, his cape gets all jacked up and a little gritty sometimes, and his clothes, still could get a little organic on him. So it's pretty cool.
Cool. And so you've been with Greg. You've been with Greg since Spawn, and you worked with him a lot. How has yours and Greg's style changed over the years?
I think Spawn was more, how would you say it? Toddy McFarlane-y. I mean, just gritty. It was just crazy. It was just hell and just grime and all that stuff. Where when Greg took over that book, that's kind of like he took over the mantle of that, so that he followed that style, which kind of basically when I came on the book, then me and him meshed, and then we kind of created this style. But when it came to Batman, wanted it a little bit more solid and bold. So I kind of pulled back on all the splatter, all the craziness, and just kind of gave it a more of a solid look, as much solid as I can. Of course, I can only ink him a certain way. Some of the stuff you're going to see is the same, but scaling back on just throwing every trick in the book on a page or something like that.
And so you and Greg are a team, but unfortunately you guys are taking it's a good thing. You're taking a break from the current back book to do a solo project. Is there anything you could tell us about that?
I can't. I don't have anything to tell you, in other words.
But we should definitely look forward to it, of course.
It is written by Mark Miller, though. It's a project by Mark Miller. Yeah.
And Super Heavy has been a really cool arc. It's introduced us to you guys. It's almost like a soft reboot, a relaunch of the book. Is there anything that we could look forward to with Super Heavy with that year? Or
right now I'm looking forward to seeing how. Obviously, we all know Bruce Wayne is now either.
He lost his memory.
Yes. Yeah. Amnesia, that's the word right now. I think even I don't even know how the story's going to pan out, but I am so curious to know how he's going to come back. Like what's going to make him snap back into that mode. Also, who the heck is this Mr. Bloom dude?
Oh, yeah.
You know, Slender Man. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But pretty much that's what I'm looking forward to. As we're working on the book, I am looking forward to that as a fan, like who this is.
And 2 more quick questions. Very quick. Spawn or Batman? Who wins in a fight?
Oh man, it'd have to be the ultimate draw, and they become bros, and then the team up.
Very cool. Yeah, I could see them hanging out.
Yeah, man. You know, when Batman has to deal with the supernatural, calls up Hal and goes, dude.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And one last question. So, you know...
Or wouldn't that be crazy if, like Bats from Hell is, like, some kind of crazy thing where Batman kind of, like, for a short period of time got enchanted with like some crazy abilities? Or, like, it needed to? Okay, that's enough. If that happens, I get credit.
Cool. And one last question. And are you, as you know, you're working on Batman, you know, big bat inker, you got to ink Superman in Endgame. Are you looking forward to Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice?
I am, actually. You know, I enjoy all these movies today because when I was growing up, we had, like, well, it was cool at the time, but still, the technology of today, I think, in my opinion, you just got to enjoy it because we're alive to witness this stuff. I know those movies are terrible, and some say terrible, and some of those movies are terrible. I just kind of just watched it for what it was, and I enjoy it that way because we're just living in a great time, and so much crazy stuff is coming. I can't wait for that movie. You know, I'm not gonna even say it's good or bad, but it looks awesome so far, and I just hope it goes well. And there's more after that. I mean, it's all comic books. We should all just like love each other and just, you know, take over, right? But I tell you one thing, DC is kicking butt on the television network.
Oh yeah, no,
yes,
they're killing it.
Yes. So,
is there anywhere people could find you? Twitter, Instagram?
Yeah, they can find me on Twitter, Danny Miki, and _Danny Miki. And there's somebody that has my name, and I don't really think it's hers. No. And Danny Miki is Ink, Art, Skate, and Life on Facebook.
Cool.
Yeah, M-I-K-I, though, not Mickey Mouse. My name is Danny Miki, and you've been listening to Waffle Press Podcast, Special Edition Gotham.
Girl, yeah, you turn